Ford S-Max review. You could never accuse Ford of jumping on every passing bandwagon. MPVs were as established as McDonald's in Manhattan by the time it launched the Galaxy in the mid-90s, and even then it was a conservative kind of people carrier, destined to become a best-selling stalwart of the DNA pool it shared with the Volkswagen Sharan and Seat Alhambra. Trouble was, the Galaxy has remained part of the MPV furniture ever since, practical, comfortable, dull and largely unchanged. So when the tie-up with Volkswagen and Seat ended in 2006, Ford sniffed an opportunity to grab the initiative and try something different in an otherwise dull segment. So it was that Ford claimed to have produced the first truly sporty, stylish, desirable, driver-orientated, full-size, 7-seat MPV in the S-Max. The S-Max is a close relative of the more sober Galaxy and shares its underpinnings with the current Mondeo. The S-Max instantly became our favorite MPV when it was launched, and it remained the best car in the segment up until its midlife nip and tuck. One suspects Ford knew how good it was, too, because when the time came for its obligatory facelift, by the standards of age-defying tucks, the ones to which the S-Max have been treated are mild. The real changes in the latest S-Max lie under the skin, with a whole host of new engines plus claimed improvements to the ride and handling. In a segment where, so often, extra space means a compromise on performance and driving enjoyment, Ford seems to have struck an ideal balance in making sure the S-Max fills two roles, one as a family load lugger and the other as an engaging daily driver. From a distance, the S-Max and Galaxy look very similar. Ford uses the same independently sprung chassis on both. Close up, the differences are easier to spot. The S-Max is lower by 69 mm and has a subtly raked roofline, a more aggressive-looking front with a slimmer grille, high-intensity circular fog lights and slatted air vents just below the bumper line. It also has a bigger, trapezoidal lower air intake and, hot design flourish of the moment, front wheel arch vents. It's also 52 mm shorter than the Galaxy. The upshot is that it looks exactly as Ford intended, sporty first, sensible second and, with that shorter rear overhang, impressively unbulky. This links into the thinking that the S-Max will more naturally appeal to buyers moving out of a saloon, estate or hatch, rather than those locked into an MPV mindset. Ford offers the same three trim levels as it does on its other road cars. In basic Z-Tech specification, the S-Max comes equipped with 16-inch alloy wheels, dual-zone climate control and front and rear parking sensors. Middle-range titanium trim adds larger 17-inch alloys alongside cruise control, a DAB radio and automatic headlights and wipers. Top-spec titanium X trim upgrades the S-Max's wheels even more to 18-inch alloys, while also granting a sports body kit, including a lower grille and a more pronounced front valance. Titanium X models also feature twin chrome-ended exhausts, which look smart and add to the sporty look of the car, but the fake rear diffuser is perhaps a step too far. Further upgrades include special leather trim and a panoramic roof. And, sadly, those air intakes behind the front wheels are fake, though they do again add to the sporty stance of the S-Max. The most notable changes following the latest range of revisions to the S-Max are under the bonnet, where Ford's range of engines have been given a thorough overhaul. A cutting-edge 114 bhp 1.6-liter diesel joins the range, while 138 bhp and 161 bhp 2.0-liter diesels are also available, alongside a range-topping 197 bhp 2.2 oil burner. The real fireworks come from the petrols, which include a 200 bhp turbocharged power plant mated to Ford's dual-clutch automatic transmission, called PowerShift. A range-topping 237 bhp EcoBoost engine gives the S-Max hot hatch levels of performance, while the entry-level car is now powered by Ford's 158 bhp 1.6-liter EcoBoost petrol motor. Ford's 237 bhp EcoBoost offers predictably live-wire performance, but its economy and CO2 emissions -34 miles per gallon and 194 grams/km mean most will be looking at the lower-powered petrol and diesel models. The 200 bhp EcoBoost unit performs like a turbodiesel. With the PowerShift dual-clutch gearbox left and drive and a light to medium throttle, the engine and transmission choose to operate towards the bottom end of the rev range. But if you want to achieve maximum performance, 0 to 60 miles per hour in 8.7 seconds and 30 to 70 miles per hour in 7.9 seconds as tested, the engine reveals a different character. It spins freely to the rev limiter and even emits a not unappealing rasp in the process. This EcoBoost option achieves 34.9 miles per gallon combined and emits 189 grams/km of CO2. The base 1.6-liter diesel feels a bit gutless in a car of the S-Max's size, and of the larger 2.0-liter and 2.2-liter diesels, the 161 bhp 2.0 is the best all-rounder. In this guise, the S-Max spreads its torque well, giving drivers much more confidence when overtaking on the motorway. When mated to the dual-clutch automatic PowerShift gearbox, this is easily the best combination we've found in the S-Max.